Okay, so today's notebook sample is high waist skirts. Here are some lovely illustrations from your book. So what you're going to do, you're going to start with your skirt sloper pattern. And then what they do for the high waist skirt is they take that skirt sloper and they flip it upside down. Do you guys see in figure 1 how it's like the skirt's kind of mirrored up and down? And they use that just to get like the hourglass side seam shape. So maybe a takeaway of what we should actually be learning is that in order to do a high waist skirt, you need to know where the smallest part of your waist is, and you're going to get that hourglass shape because of it. They just take the skirt and flip it up. That's a little arbitrary. I feel like it would make more logical sense to go grab the sloper, the bodice sloper, and put the front bodice on the front skirt and trace that. But I think that what's going on here is that it's not the exact shape that matters, because we're going to change it a little bit because we're going to combine the two darts into one dart. And then obviously, I guess just the contouring at the waistline is going to be a little bit different too, or the new high waistline will be a little different. So I guess what I really want you guys to learn is, what is the shape of the high waist skirt going to look like? You have to draft it. So here they're on the fold line. They have kind of a contoured waistline. It goes in to wherever the smallest part of the waist is, and then it comes back out, right? So I guess you just want to get used to that shape. That's our goal. So if you guys want to follow along your book step by step exactly as they do it, you can. My avatar is not whatever size they're using, so I feel like these inches, the 2 inches, it's so, I don't know. And then like down here they say add 3/4 inch dart. I'm like, I don't know. I don't think that that's going to work for every single size. So I'm just going to go ahead and draft mine to look like this as far as having that hourglass figure. And then it's interesting here, they actually end up trimming this off because I guess they move the angle to the dart, I suppose. I don't know. Take it for what it's worth. And then the next part is they make a facing. And so they just copy and paste the final skirt pattern and kind of cut off these pieces and like glue them together. And I guess I'll explain it. And then see how it puts it together, and it makes like a contoured facing piece that kind of curves that will line up with your skirt, just doesn't have the darts. And don't worry about the zipper and waistband. We're not going to worry about that for this notebook sample. So feel free to follow along with the book or follow along with me, or just do it yourself, whatever you think is best. And I'm looking forward to seeing all the learning of how you guys do. Okay, so I have mine open here, and let's see here. Should I work on the half scale? I don't know. Oopsies. Okay. Okay, so you know what? If I put this thing here, it's so funny. Yeah, I guess it's kind of hard to get that shape. I'm not sure. I'll just leave that there. Okay, so maybe what I'm going to do, what if I take this guy, right click, I'm going to clone as a reference line. So I will see the reference line. Then I select just all of these points and I move. Oh, you know what? Maybe what I'll do is I will select these points. And I'll right click and we will say offset pattern outline. 2 inches up. How much I want to extend it. Okay. And then because I'm going up past her waist, I'm just going to bring out this point. Okay. This guy, might just delete you and change you to a curve. Okay. Alexa, stop timer. Oh dear. Okay. Okay, and then I just want to combine this into one dart. Maybe I should get the actual measurements here. Maybe I'll go back and look at the CAD of how theirs looks. They end up just having theirs go straight up and down. You can kind of copy that. So, but we only want one. Okay. I don't know in Clo if there's measuring tape to measure this distance. That would be nice. I'm sure there probably is, right? Okay. Let me check this out. Here we go. What's this say? Oh, on a weird tool. Try that again. What does this say? 2D measure, show ruler. I guess the ruler might be helpful. What's this guy do? Guideline. Maybe we can do guidelines. Okay. Since I'm having trouble figuring out the distance, I can look at the ruler. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so it's an eighth. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Just about, yeah, 5/8 inch. And then what about this one? 6, 7, 8, 9/8. So this is basically just a little bit over 1 inch. So maybe I'll just make this new one 1/2 an inch that I'm going to be making here. Okay. So I think what I'm going to do is just delete this guy here, and then maybe I'll put these guidelines for like where I want it, the new one. Zoom in like that, so I get my 1/2 inch. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's where my new dart's gonna go, apparently. That's gonna, oh, why did I divide it by 2? I guess I should actually make it a full inch. Okay, one big dart, there we are. This is gonna have weird sew lines on it, I bet. Let's check our sewing. Yeah. I probably should have deleted the dart lines first, I wonder. So I'm gonna hit edit undo. Okay. There we are. Okay, so then now I can delete that, and I can delete that. Okay. Okay. Actually, I'll move this one. Oh no, not you. Ah, zoom in. Okay. Okay. And then I'm going to add some dart or points. Oops, let me zoom in to do that. Click. Click and click. So that's where the waist was because of my reference line that I left. And that's what I'm going to do. Just kind of move that there so it's more straight up and down. Are they the same length? I don't know. Let's make them the same length. I think I'm done with these guides, so perhaps this guide I can delete. Oops. Okay, I don't know how to delete the guides apparently. So I'll just move them out of the way for now. Okay, so let's just change this to 2 inches. Okay, let's see, that's 3.87. Uh-oh, whoa, why is that 4 inches? Oh, okay. So, maybe I'll make this one 4 inches too then. Oh, that's going to make it longer there, isn't it? So, okay. That means I messed up this. So this is 2 inches. I'll have to change this now. Okay. And then, I mean, the book eventually kind of put this thing back. I don't know. Let's do a fit first. So let's see if this will work. I do need to see if it's gonna, well, it's supposed to be a skirt, so I actually don't need the bodice at this point. So, I guess I will delete those pieces. Now we'll actually need to do the same to the back. Oh, before I do that, I'm going to make a reference, clono reference copy. Okay. Hitting Z to select my waistband. I'm going to right click and move it up. Offset pattern outline, 2 inches. Okay. I'm going to move this at an angle. And then I'm going to find those guides I pulled out. And bring them to the other side to do some of my math. Okay, so it looks like this dart, I guess 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 1 inch and 1/8. And then this one, so the other one was 1 and 1/8, so I'll just say 2/8, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's 2 inches and 1/8. So maybe I'll just make the next one. I guess they want to combine it for some reason. It's interesting because in the book, it's, well, I guess it's 1.5 inches is how big they're making it. So maybe 2 inches isn't that big of a difference since my avatar is significantly bigger. So, okay, now I'm going to put these guides in the middle because that's where we want. Okay, so, is that 2 inches? No. Why don't I put this right in the middle? Okay. I'm going to put it right here. And then we're going to do 1 inch right here. And really big. Okay, so the one big old dart. We'll see what we think of this. If it's gonna look good or not. Okay, so here I go to make this dart. Just delete some of this stuff. Okay. Okay. Let's see how this works. Now we obviously need to true it up. Remove the guides. Okay, so I guess we'll start with the dart legs. 6.631. Okay. Oh boy. So why don't I just make them both 6.5? Okay. I'm going to make this 2 inches. Maybe I'm just going to delete that point. Well, no, I kind of wanted a curve though. Okay. Let's add a bit of an angle. Oopsies. Okay. I don't know if this is going to fit or not. We will find out. So now I have to add my sewing stitches. So let's do this. Click, 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 click. Ooh, I forgot. I didn't delete the other sewing stitches. Delete. Let's see there. Delete. Okay, I think that's good. Click, click, click. Oh, click. Okay. Okie dokie. Oh, and then this guy should be sewn to that. And okay, that's good. Okay, here we go. Yeah, so it's definitely too big on her. Interesting. I wonder if really the waist was at her, the waistline was at her true hourglass waistline. Let's see if I can make the garment like clear. Let's try that. Oh, I think it kind of is actually at her smallest part. Okay, so it definitely doesn't need to go out as far as I made it, so that's an easy fix. So why don't I copy the book and make it go straight up? Okay. Let's see if that says anything. That's interesting. Maybe are the darts too big? I don't mind the back. I just more mind the side seams. Maybe it's okay. I don't know. Let me just play with the stress maps. It says it's tight around her waist. It just looks so baggy. Interesting. Let me just simulate. Yeah, it's simulated. Huh. Oops. Still a little pointy for my taste. Could just be the fabric. Oh, well, anyways, there it is. I did it. But now I can just play with it to try to make it look better. I'm curious here. Yes, it's tight. I just don't know why it's so pointy there. Okay, well, that's it. There you have it. Let's get the regular fabric going on. I just feel like it's sticking away from her body. So if that's bugging you as much as me, at least in clothes, pretty easy to just go in. Weird that we would make it kind of curve in, but I'm going to do it because it's bugging me. Maybe it's just something about the darts I don't like either. How they stick straight up, that bugs me. Maybe the front's sort of working out, but definitely not the back. It's almost like it shouldn't go straight up. It should just keep, like, I kind of just, for me, I just want to get rid of these little dots. Let's see what happens. Right? That's kind of a better fit, in my opinion. I kind of want to do that as well for the front. So that means we're not following the book's advice at all. Okay. Yeah, I do like that better. Like even the side, how it sticks up, I mean, it's okay. This is gonna fall for. I mean, I guess, I don't know, maybe if you like that look where it's kind of sticks straight up, maybe that's a good look. Or if you want it to like fit more smoothly, maybe you don't do that, because even this, how it's going straight up and down right there, that bugs me. But I know if I just smooth that out, it'll go away. So maybe there was something just in the look. I don't think so. When I look at the illustration in the books, it looks pretty smooth. It's not like they have a weird bulky rectangle hanging out. So I don't know. You can turn yours in however you like. I guess at this point it's kind of a design choice. I'm deleting it though. Get out of here. I don't want that point there. Let's see what it's going to do. Ooh, that's probably not good. Command Z. I think I'm going to right click and say convert to point, curve. Okay, and then, oops. Let's see. Oh, I don't think I need that right now. Okay. This point I get rid of. Yeah. Okay, that's one side. Oh. This in here, delete that guy. Okay, let's see what happens. So it definitely kind of just makes it a little softer. It does seem a little big at this point, and it's weird, it's like big on one side, right? Fits her right, but not her left. That's kind of weird. It's a symmetrical pattern, so it might just be hanging on her a little funny. We could just make it a little smaller, perhaps. Okay. Okay, and then now we got to fix the curve as well. Maybe what I'll do is draw on the garment with this 3D pen tool. Let's see if I can work this out. So this seems to be the low point. I'm going to hold shift. It's going to let me draw. There we are. Almost let me. If I hold shift, it doesn't let me. So, click. Okay, kind of let me there. Apparently there's like not enough fabric right there. So you'll just have to go a little lower. Okay, cool. And then if I take this guy, I can right click and select them all. Right click. Traces convert to internal shape. What's the difference? I don't know. Okay. Okay. Here we are. Now I can really figure out what I want to do. You know what? What if I just make this the pattern outline? Is there an easy way to do that? I think this one I'm just going to delete. Delete you. Okay. So how can I make this guy? Oh, I know. I'll select it. I know. Okay, I'm going to pick you. Select. Trim, extend. And then I want to cut it. Cut. And then I can take this and delete it. And this thing, I'll say same thing. Right click. Okay. Oh, it doesn't like that. Okay. I'm going to edit undo. If I move it here. I wonder if it will let me cut it. Hey, it did. Lucky me. Oh. Just kidding. I spoke too soon. Okay. Oops. Okay. So we'll leave it like that. Now let's do the other side. I don't know which is the better one. I'll get rid of this one. Please, please. Okay. I just went straight to cut. Is it going to allow it? Yeah. Oops. Oh, geez, I did not mean to do that. Okay. 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 So I think what I'm going to do is click this guy. How do I connect these two? Need to learn how to do this. What did I say merge? Does that do anything? I guess. I don't know what. Oh, no. That was a mistake. I know there's a way to click the whole line, and I kind of forgot what it was. Can I delete that? I guess it kind of works. Okay. So it looks like it's not symmetrical anymore, which is not good. So we need to fix that. I'll just take all of that, delete it, and then I will take all of this, delete it, take this guy, and unfold with sewing. Okay, let's see what's happening now. It's a lot of work. And it's falling off at first, so it's way too big. Way too big. Ooh. Oh, and it's not sewn on the side. Okay, let's sew the side up. Oh no. Okay, let's try that. Maybe I need to trim my dart legs in the front. The hem actually looks pretty good. A little bit of sag in the butt. Okay, I'm just getting carried away. I could clean up the dart lines in the front, make them the same length. Other than that, I'm almost there. So I'm just going to go ahead and end this video because I think it's getting a little long.